hate seeing their slavery. I want to go.
Please try to brace this. It lets our passenger realize what he is living in.
Okay.
It is not slavery. It is the best we can do.
Richard, would you rather choose a society with no living cost and material abundance? Or one with a living cost and material scarcity?
It is not that easy.
Richard, if I told you that your societal structure is on the brink of being obsoleted, would you believe me?
It is all very well coming up with these ideas, but they are not practical.
In a way, I would not bother with him. He is too far gone.
Richard, please describe to me why my society is not practical.
Okay then. For one, things do not come out of thin air. You have to put a lot of work in to earn money.
Money is a hierarchically unfair form of exchange. It favors ruthlessness and monopolies. It endangers the very planet you live on. Once every conceivable need, want and desire can be met by everybody, there is no longer any need for outside help.
What are you talking about? People have to eat and goods need to be manufactured.
In our society we have technology that can rearrange molecules, fashioning them into food, clothing and items. Every home became self-sufficient in each and every way.
Ah, but who is going to send all that electricity to your house? And what about your toilet? Are the fairies just going to fix that?
Once manufacturing became decentralized, power plants were able to be produced at zero cost. These were then distributed among the community. Toilets are a prehistoric form of defecating. Before we become non-biological, we would use energy reorganizers to convert our waste into necessities.
Okay, what about government? Surely you cannot be practical without some form of power.
Governments began to lose much of their power once they became obsoleted. When every individual has everything they need, no authority needs to distribute anything. Companies begin to fizzle out as they realize they are obsolete. War, crime, and poverty become a thing of the past.
But what if a country decides to invade?
It took a very long time for countries to become civilized. Therefore, measures to defend the country continued. However, once we left our infancy, borders just became a means to identify different lands.
What about innovation? You can't possibly tell me that people continue to innovate with no incentive.
In your primitive society, innovation was coerced with the threat of homelessness. In our society, people innovate because they want to.
Never. I don't believe you.
You need to get over your ego, Richard. You should embrace being civilized. You might like it.
I have never heard so much nonsense in my life.
Nonsense is only nonsense to a thoroughly brainwashed fool.
I do not think we can evoke any cognitive dissonance in this man. I know it is difficult to not get irritated by his absolute mental incompatibility. In fact, I feel agitated myself.
It's really pissing me off. I hate his lack of acceptance.
We must understand that our society to him is like an unknowable alien world. However, he could be a little nicer. But then the whole point of this exercise is to exhibit a typical human from 2019.
I guess so. It still makes me irritable as fuck though.